I hear some government officials are getting 50 million. What? They give themselves salaries there. I refused that salary. But you challenge my authority now, and you see what happens. Getting little salary, but everybody knows who is the president of Uganda. Don't use threats to try to Ganinga, because it's not necessary. We are here. We are people who know what we are doing. Why do you threaten me? Why do you threaten me? So please, don't mix up salary with authority. How much does the bishop get? I see you kissing the rings of bishops. How much salary does the bishop get? I don't know how much they get, but I don't think they get so much money. Because some of these science cadres are so crucial. One school was about to close, Soroti Flying School. We have got a very good school in Soroti for teaching pilots. Now, that mix-up of yours, because I am holding a senior administrative post, there are pilots before me, I should get more than the pilots. But once somebody has qualified as a pilot, in the airline, he will be paid 25 million shillings. Now, if we are to pay all these administrators 25 million, now, how shall we manage? So, in that school there, this was the problem. The people in the Ministry of Transport, the administrators, the accountants, I don't know what, there's somebody called HR. Have you heard of somebody called HR? There's HR. Then there is the sweeper who is sweeping in here, HR. All those must be paid. But you don't have the money. But you need the school of pilots. So when I went there, what is the problem? You pay, you HR, are you going to pilot the plane? HR, you remember HR? If HR, you can fly the plane, you come and fly it. If you can't fly it, let's pay the one who can fly it well. You HR, you will come later. Get whatever little you can get, we can afford. But let's pay, and there are not many. The good thing is that the pilots, the instructors, we are not many, there were few. So what was actually going to kill the institution was the empaka. Either all of us get or nobody gets. That logic must be rejected, because it is a logic of suicide. These instructors, the pilots, are few. They are not many. The ones who can fly the plane, they are not many. Let's pay them well, the way they would be paid if they were working in the airline. Me, the HR, I can still get whatever little I am having. And the sweeper, the one who is sweeping in here, HR, because we were told that in Makerere, once you put up the salaries of professors, the sweeper who is also sweeping in here, the professor is also like the professor. That also must be paid. I cannot believe that people can really be enemies of their own country. Why? What are you looking for? You are looking for somebody who is doing something that nobody can do. The doctor who can treat a corona patient. The engineer. The other time we had the problem of floating islands, which were about to invade the dams. We had to get engineers, our engineers. They came and cleared the islands. So these people are not many, first of all. Like when we were talking about the government scientists, they are not many, they are very few. I think altogether they are like, so we can pay them well, they do this crucial work for us well, the economy goes up, then we all join. Even that, by the time, when I retire, you have to pay me all the back pay. Because I have been getting 2.7 million all this time. Between 1986 and 1996, I was getting 150,000 shillings. That's what I was getting, 150,000 shillings between 1996, between 1986 and 1996. So even when I've retired, you have to pay me my back pay. But for now, I could not accept high salaries when we are still recovering. We need Solot Flying School to train pilots. And because of the market price, when that pilot is not flying in the school, he can go and work in the airline and be paid 25 million. Just pay him. How many are they? 5, 6 of them. The school operates. You, the HR, when we dismiss you from here, where will you go? HR. Because this pilot, if we dismiss him from if he's not in the school, he will go and work in the airline. The HR, if he's not in the school, where will he go? And how much will they pay him? So please, number one, don't obstruct our science-led effort to start with. We are not blind to all the others. We know, but please, totulinyira. Number two, don't use threats to try to aganinga. Because it's not necessary. We are here. We are people who know what we are doing. Why do you threaten me? Why do you threaten me? Now, education budget. That's also another confusion. Oh, don't put down the education budget. But education budget is part of the whole effort. When we are funding defense, we are actually funding education. Because I'm the one who is pushing this. What I want is where the specialization is clear. Physics, biology, chemistry. Now, for me to go from here to my car, I must cover this distance. I cannot say this distance I have covered is more important than the other one. No, it is simply the portion I need now, what you need now. Not necessarily more important, but what is needed immediately. I think in our prioritization, we should bring the concept of the immediate need. Not that the other ones are not important, but what we need now. So therefore, this idea that education, that the budget must be dogmatically stuck to is not correct, especially for people who are coming from problems. I can tell you that. When we are fighting, we would say what is crucial is food, gun, and ammunition. Clothes, optional. Because a naked person can shoot you and you die. So you would find people with buttocks outside. But they can shoot you. That's how we manage it. There is what was immediate. Food. Not even medicine. Because medicine, we could get it from the government. Once we successfully attack, we take government medicine. So what was crucial was food, so that we walk and get to where we are going, and the gun and the bullet. Actually, when I went to see Gaddafi, I met Gaddafi on the 21st of June, 1981. And he asked me, he said, what do you need? I said, ammunition and a gun. You don't want men? I said, no. You don't want clothes? I said, no. You don't want medicine? I said, no. Ammunition and gun, finish. On the K. Gaddafi was surprised, because Gaddafi used to support many people. They will come and say, we want money, want radio for propaganda. Radio, once I shoot you, then propaganda is... So please, if you are dealing with the problems, ask people who have dealt with problems before, and I'm here. I am here, I will give you free consultancy. You don't have to pay me, I'm just here.